Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
You have strong early game, they have some scaling on their side. I feel that you can very easily play around the top side of the map. We're going to see an answer of the Syndra in the mid lane as well, so super obnoxious. And that's one of the strengths that Vel'Koz does have in the laning phase. Now we see a gank up top from Ranger. Xantin's going to set that one up.
Heavy though, smelling it out, is probably not too far forward. Ranger with an easy stun after that flash, and that's a first blood for Aatrox.
And just as we were talking about pastry time, Kabum want to play around top side, DFM want to play around mid. Wonder if they're going to look for a dive. The pings are coming through.
They are indeed. Steel going to line it up. Sentient death's over, good flash. And now actually Tara taking a little too far forward. Evie is taking it, but Ranger's up here again. Should be a freebie. Lands the E, looks for the stun flash. Auto there, grabs it now onto Steel. Going to try and make it a 2-for, but Evie still living. They may have split focus a little too much. Sentient gets a knock-up, but a stun is going to land in now. Evie pulled back. The chains, not quite enough for Xantine's last auto does get the kill. World and barely enough extra AD.
And Detonation FocusMe check in with the bot as well. Vayne doing surprisingly well in terms of farm. That's kind of the value of the Soraka, but here comes Ranger. He does have the ult.
There's Flash Tongue. Yutapon knows what's up. He's going to get out as Vivid pops the heal, but Yutapon maybe a little too far forward. He's got no flash. He does tumble out, but he still gets done to the end of the Tongue Lash. There's the Devour into the kill, and Shitan able to grab it.
Great pickup there from Ranger and the bot lane of Kabum. He didn't even need to use his ultimate because Riev was able to land enough stacks to set up the crowd control and find themselves. Oh! Vivid! He gets the turnaround. Really good stuff from him. Shitan not respecting the damage.
Vivid now going to go back, hits level 6, and Steel back here on the top side. Going to try and equalize it, but how many times they're going to do this for Xantines is just too big to really be stopped. Knock up, no flash, there's the Scion ult into the Decimate. It's all coming through together perfectly, and Detonation FocusMe finally shut it down.
So they keep committing to the top side of the map. Detonate 2 kills. He tried to do it earlier on the Soraka, tried again on the Gragas. Unfortunately, yes.
Ooh, great flash ult there from Ranger. He's going to try and suppress him down, but Steel ults him towards Seros. Now Jinkato going to move in, gets a shuffle, finds 2 with an knockback, and that's why I'm going to make it a second. As Seros forced the cheat time from the road. Now Evie here, going to try and get the snipe. As Zia flashes out of the way, and Evie straight into the wall. Flash in, Q does get the tag, but not the knockup, needs to keep running. Evie was there, and Jinkato able to surf away to safety.
Just barely gets away with his life, and now Ranger looking for
gun roll yet, but picks a good timing. Cheaton has the early pressure. Kabum roam down, they collect a ton of kills there on the bot hand side. And also get the
really clutch silence once again, but now Yutapon, he's made his way bot.
Oh, really good angle there on the Scion Drift. Yutapon looking for that kill. Vayne, real good when she shatters the top laner. But here's Tom Kent going to try and turn her back around. Which buddy has he brought with him? No, another man got cancelled as Yutapon does collect the kill.
All right, so Detonation FocusMe, they find a kill on the board that will
bring on. And for once, you know, kind of the style that everyone knows in Seros is not having such a good game. And they invested in this Vayne, so Yutapon's back at it again. Going to keep picking up the top laner if he can. Well done to pop, but Yutapon going to keep running for it. The chains don't quite latch. The Resurrect is out now, and Yutapon, this looks like an easy one. Stun into the wall, and there's the kill.
This time round, Kabum are not in a position to be able to punish DFM. They will get a bit of vision around it now.
Yeah, in general, Yutapon, there's a lot for him to wade through when it comes to getting aggressive. So in 1v1 or in 2v1s here, down towards the bot lane, very easy. Need the double mountain boost. But Steel can do just that if he can find a way into the pit. There's Ranger there with the ulti. They're going to try and shut it down before he can get in, but he pops the stop one. Vivid with the ulti there as well. Going to try and keep their hopes alive, but he burned the flash. He now can no longer get in the pit, but maybe DFM just want to find the fight. In the bot side, there's Evie going down to Xantine to the 1v1, but Seros with a big 2-man stun. Oh, still there! With Steel! He actually stole it! Kabum have to be thinking, how did we let it happen again? And Yutapon in to get a little bit of extra gold. He takes down Riev. And it's tragedy for Kabum.
And what? Yutapon level 15 on the Vayne now. He has 2 levels above Cheetan. He has 2 items completed. And while Steel is massively behind, the big win condition of DFM is available.
Yutapon here as well, can maybe get a pick off, but Steel, evaporates. That Vel'Koz damage, no joke, 2.5 items and counting.
So I think that's the important thing.
Take this, they have started it. Seros aggroes the Drake. And it should be a pretty easy cleanup here.
Look at Aatrox, look at Aatrox. He's in a flanking position. Kabum could go for the collapse, but it is just a Cloud Drake, so it looks like they don't want to run the risk.
fight, you know, a good start and then some not so good stuff perhaps as the ganks were answered in the top lane.
Engage.
Yeah, don't have time for that right now. Oh, back around it. Very smooth from Evie, but only a Ranger that can maybe try and pick up here. Ults again. As Ranger is going to get knocked back around. Evie just chased in, forced the ult out, and then does get an engage back through. The ult from Soraka is big. Redemption are not going to make it there in time. And there's one kill done already. Xantine's maybe a little too far full, but Unipon knows he's got to play dodgeball because they need to, but denied every time so far. And now Ranger going to go back around, find steal. Ranger not that tanky, but not enough there as the damage is good. Evie just melts to the Skarner as Steel forced to get out there as well. Frontliner not so hot as Xantine. He's going to go in onto Unipon. Missed the next one. Unipon trying to dance around it, but he does go down to electrocute. And Kabum, they grab a double kill for their top laner. They're going to try and grab more. Xantine wants them all. Going to force Ceres to flash away. Evie finally back in the zombie mode. Is going to get taken down as well.
And initially that fight looked good.
One or two inhibitors, so Xantines will be denied, but Taito and Riev, easy enough for them to pick up. G-Time might need a little bit more help. He's going to call his teammates over as they do take the one in bot lane down. Xantines rotate over, they'll take that. I think DFM are going to have to give up two here. Will do so as Kabum finish off yet another in here. Ranger starts things up, kind of getting it all going, and surely this Baron's going to be okay.
Surely it can't happen 3 times in a row.
There's a blast cone ready. Kabum are just going to try and go for it, yep.
Behind them. DFM can't really find a good opportunity to engage. Evie's kind of looking for it, but look at Unipon wave clearing.
Yeah, again denied. Evie goes in, gets ulted by the Azir, and just dealt the damage by the mages. More than enough frontline damage to go. Is Evie going to righteous Corey in? Gets the Q, gets a double knockup for his trouble. Pretty tanky there.
Ranger, he had a good performance the first time the two teams met, but he made a couple of mistakes that allowed Steel to get back into the game. This time around, Ranger was just in full control of the jungle matchup. He did not give a single opportunity to steal outside of when the Baron got stolen, but for the most part, was really impressed with the jungle performance along with Shitan on this Vel'Koz.
Yeah, I mean, that looked really...